James?
I tried to, you know.
Are you there?
Sarah?
James, I thought you had joined the noble ranks of the dead.
How do you... Who... Where are you?
Why don't we start with where you are?
I mean, I'd love to tell you. I really would.
What is this place? What happened here?
Well, I have bad news. You're late for the party.
We're under the tree.
Glass? A lot of shrapnel? Where did it come from? I'll get back to that.
Cold-blooded murder.
We'll see.
Does it look like something else?
It looks like a piece of the puzzle. One that'll fit when it's time. How to quell the masses. Oh, nice. They even think about us after hours.
Well, their plans will have to wait.
How to quell the masses strategy. 3 pillars of action. Patricia. Senator against the government. She will gain the trust of the masses and direct attention to something other than the bill. For what? Chris. Governor will announce increased security measures. Terrorism. Kiedis. Themes for distraction. Talk to the assistant. Send a note to all 3 by tomorrow.
She knew what was going on.
And she took part anyway.
Questions. Remember about the Fury. You have to ask about the money. What will happen to it if there are more fees? He will answer that he will go to social welfare to support those who can't afford it. At that point, he's supposed to shut up. It's absurd.
Interesting.
This notebook is worth a fortune.
Then why did you leave him?
Didn't know his hair. Questions you mustn't ask. What about body inflation and where are they? Never to Green unless he writes a will. The president about the relationship with his daughter. 1 scandal per shell. Perhaps that already is in that shell. It's an open secret that he had Stockholm syndrome. It's hard to say there's anything more interesting to squeeze out of it.
What?
And thus, conspiracy theories are born.
New project. We're creating a secret society. Prepare. People who would participate in it. I need demands. I need to find some conspiracy theory shit based on technology. Maybe from outer space. Green probably won't agree to that. How to sell it to people. That's a nice little touch. That the piano makes a noise when you put it down. I know I need to start an investigation, but I could really use a drink.
Another crime scene, another bar. Clearly, booze is as deadly as they say.
This is turning very Bioshock.
See? You dressed inappropriately. It was a theme party.
So she was... over here. Now, fuck it. I'd better start from the beginning.
Alright, let's do this properly.
Someone was shooting here. But who? deserve your mask. Or maybe you actually wore it every day. Crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go.
Perfect for the upper class.
Why is he missing his pants?
The governor. Sans pants. Prestigious guest list. Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker. Wonder what he thinks about him and the law now.
Well, who's that?
He was standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is. Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline. Maybe I can lift the chandelier. Fire upstairs must have damaged the wires. Okay. Why did he fall? And where's the killer?
So you're saying they were here when Green was...
Shot. Needs a closer look. The Emperor screens. Make that god. There's no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Or maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
What is this? Everybody lies.
They learn to live a lie.
Chris Everson. He'd sell his own mother for votes.
There was a scandal that he used his mother's illness in the campaign.
Adam Cadis. Why am I not surprised to see you? Debauchery is your specialty. Blagojevich. Journalistic scum.
This is quite the party then, isn't it?
Why are you keeping this company? I'm asking you questions this time. Sorry it's too late. Okay, what happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve?
Never mind. He was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head.
So why? What are those scars?
Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
.8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
A shootout started. You probably didn't consider that. You didn't shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
He shot the killer. Was that... How are you feeling?
Better every minute.
Do the trajectory thing.
He aimed toward the piano. Weird. The trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces.
Any bullets in him?
Like you got hit by a truck. Why so much glass?
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you.
What if he hated himself and...
As if he flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more. Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot. Government critic sitting with a propagandist. Yeah, burn it all down.
Together with the council, we have received your request.
Critic sitting with a propagandist. Yeah, burn it all down.
We'd like to invite you to the club. The date and time will be delivered discreetly by courier. If you decide to come in a different shell, please bring an invitation with you. Looking forward to seeing you.
Shoe print. Maybe he ran? Where was the killer?
He went over the table. That's just a plaque, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
Shit. Not enough data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing. Did you run away? Why in this direction? It doesn't make sense.
Was he running at the killer? So the bottle got shot. I need to move around this chair.
Looks too rich for my blood. A broken bottle? Did you chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me.
We know where he was sitting. He was sitting right here. We've already figured this out. Right here, James. Right here. Oh, it's a reconstruct. Right, okay. Right there. I knew they were right there. I said that earlier.
Bingo. So you were sitting here.
Did the bottle get shot? And then he ran at the guy?
You attacked, even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that?
Is this some kind of weird orgy? Is that what we're getting into here?
That's where you were hiding. Fucking wiring. You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
And he was done running. He fell limply. Maybe he died in flight.
Well, we saw him got clipped in the neck. Didn't we?
Yet something or someone stopped him.
Let's head over here. Bullet trajectory. What are you lying on the floor? Come on. Okay.
He shot at Blagojevich. Low. Maybe Blagojevich saw Kadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway.
Okay, let's see who we're dealing with.
What? Did you do this?
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Who's Sarah?
What?
You mumbled her name when you were lying on the ground.
Dunno. I was delirious.
Misery loves company, especially in the Force. Is she your liaison?
I'm off duty.
Right.
So, he might not know who Sarah is.
Here?
Everyone pays for success. Few can really afford it.
A hell of a party.
High voltage. Must be powering something big. Let's see what happens when we connect this contraption. What do you do this?
Whoa.
Couldn't he just keep his skeletons in the regular closet like the rest of us? When you're left with no desires except to kill, then it's high time to die indeed. Now, this reminds me of something. I saw one just like it in the safe. Only degenerates can afford to endure prohibition with dignity.
I'm not picking that one up. So are these holograms, or is this part of... These are holograms, aren't they? And that's why the guy had no shirt on. Crazy. They're not holograms though, because the women are dressed like that. So shooting starts. When do those bullet holes are always there?
Now I know where the damn glass came from. I thought nothing could surprise me today. Are these the ones I saw in holograms? Let's start with the photos.
I've been having visions of being chained by Icarite. Was my body one of these? Obviously not one of these, but was my body used in a weird, rich fantasy thing like this?
Want one for the living room?
I'm not sure it matches my couch. Pretty much everyone here knows each other.
Masks are part of the facade, though, aren't they?
Maybe when they're incognito, it's easier for them to open up to sensations.
It's an old Roman thing, isn't it? Probably Greek as well. Well, that certainly looks like a clue.
The wound looks burnt. Someone was shooting at close range. Senator Patricia Terrence. Oh, this is rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she wanted to change the world. It turns out that they're all on one payroll.
On the knife.
Blood trail. And anything else? It's time for pictures of your friend. I don't know you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun. Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you stood on the right side. I thought you might be worth the risk.
How fucking kind of you. Drake's star. I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me when immortality is a thing and people want to experience everything. This is how civilizations crumble, when the higher-ups turn to debauchery. Kidney stones?
9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from.
Some of the bullets... I mean, there's a reason these 3 panels are shattered. We know that bullets went through here. We know that you were in here shooting.
Same weapon?
It's definitely not the 8mm.
9mm. And empty. You were shooting blindly at Cadus.
We did find another mag, didn't we?
with these masks? Some subtle differences, but not enough to tell who's who. Or what.
Where was that other mag? Or maybe it was on the... How high is that gone? That has gone up to the tree.
You? Here? Rachel would be disappointed. But I'm not too surprised. I knew a guy who raised money for a movie over 2 shells. She didn't like it and started adding conditions. You can't show it like that. The kiss is too long. Costumes like this aren't appropriate for kids. Boy ended up hanging himself. But she censored articles about it and nobody found out.
Wow, the rich are truly incredible.
Recording console? I wonder what it turns on. Zilch. We go back to the beginning. Edward Green. What did you have on him?
Look around. Do you really think anyone would need more than what you see?
Leave the shrine with the weapons? Very subtle.
I want to know who that name is.
I'll check to see if any victims were killed with this gun. .9mm, 5 bullets, half-empty clip. Did the killer shoot it? Or did they shoot at him? What does she have to do with all this?
Who's Jane Selma? So she was... The senator was sat there. I don't know if they were holograms. I think that they were actual people doing things at the party.
Straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from eco marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position.
Get the X-ray out. Really?
Who are you?
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star.
He knew where everybody was.
Looks like he almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was murdered voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds.
Doesn't surprise me with this rich lot.
Different blood types.
Presumably, the senator had a pleasurable time with Drake.
Before you, she was bleeding like hell.
Oh, wow.
Senator used them as a shield.
The holograms is what's going on in here. There's a blacked out room. Man, that's messed up.
She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move. Was she trying to escape?
She was reaching for the knife.
Ritual toy. Sharp. Senator must have held it. Drake's blood. Maybe yours too?
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
Is that Damascus
She
steel?
was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her.
It's a pity she didn't get that far.
Was she waiting for her moment?
Oh, clever. So the killer comes, or the shooter comes around, shots one there, goes over here. She gets up and jumps him. Who are you? That's where she was clipped.
Drake had type O negative blood. This is a different type. She surprised you?
So she jumps, and he just turns the gun. Okay, okay. This is a really cool crime scene.
Ton of lead. And burned skin. They had to struggle. But he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel.
Did she stab him? That explains why she had the burn marks.
She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else catch your attention?
Where did you go? You went down. That's why you were on the floor.
Almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach.
Oh, what's that one? Oh, the guy from behind the couch, yeah.
A bullet from a revolver. Probably Cadis's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy.
Who is this son of a bitch?
We're lucky as fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier?
So he had you banged to rights. You panicked.
Lucky. But respect where it's due. Also a really good shot.
It was.
You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where?
I'm gonna say we know, don't we? We found the console. Gonna X-ray? Behind the bar?
Let's see where you take me.
Where does the second way go? Or do they both go? Oh, they both go. Oh, there's a dead body there.
Billy Coriacci. She wins the Best Actress award year after year. This is getting boring already.
They want you to believe that she's brilliant. They say it's not even Coriacci anymore.
Then who is it? We met in other shows. She played a baseball player, and the director arranged for her to shadow me. Suddenly, Rachel started showing up more often at practice matches.
So the shooter obviously came out this way. Reloaded, then left the gun there. Anyway, where's my X-ray? It's another camera?
Another. This must be a dead end.
Let's go back to the boots. Okay. We on to something here.
Cables run deeper. Fuck. Not now. So close.
Tablets. Let me take my drugs.
Olympus comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover.
Okay, before we go look at the bodies, the clones, whatever, is there anything around here? I can't remember what my flashlight was.
Does it look familiar?
Like documents from the CTC, but the certificate is missing.
Gender female, body class C, age 21, certificate no, removed. Special features. Kinesthetic synthesia? Info none. Why was it just abandoned there?
The youngest bodies possible. No certificates.
This is why they wanted to lower the age. I thought the actor body looked a bit young. Large muscle mass. Class A+. Who were
I
you?
recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit. Icarite in this one? Age 21. There's some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites... why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers.
Wow. This is just getting dark. I mean, it was dark to start with, but holy hell.
All those innocent souls.
Where are their Icarites?
You already know that. The actor was hung up on them.
Motherfuckers.
Special features castrated? Are you kidding me? That number isn't removed though, we have the number.
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
So they come in here, and their bodies, they're given one of these for their weird games.
Same as on the table at Green's. He was here.
Why leave a glove though? Guess we're going properly down the rabbit hole
Green
now.
was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what?
It's Green.
This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved.
It's Green.
I'm not your cheap little slug secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work.
The storm.
If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, I've really got to go back through the murder scene? Oh, God. I'm getting used to these scenes.
I'm just wondering, since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
Green was attacked,
You
right?
can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
Keep the card.